look, y'all. Look at these guys. I got these the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, they're good.
They were $11.
Not West Elm.
Not. God damn it. This whole episode is going to be about calling me out and reminding me how much I would really like nice furniture and nice things and like organize all rainbowish and yes, go to West Elm.
But you don't need nice things because you can go, either Amazon or West Elm. You can buy a
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, everybody, where you can get your couch covers on the brown for the Facebook Marketplace. This was from Amazon, we said. From the Jeff Bezos, okay?
No, but honestly, though, Facebook Marketplace is kind of nice.
It is.
Like,
it's got so many options.
So, like, my roommate, like, the nicest chair, and, like, she got it for, like, they were basically giving it away. They were like, $10 for this $700 worth chair. And she's like, deal. It's wild that we can get on that.
I bought a piano on Craigslist before for nothing. I got it for free. I just had to pay for, like, the delivery of it.
Like,
It was like $200.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy when people move. They're just like, oh, I'm moving like tomorrow. You got to take this like today.
Right. Yeah.
It's awesome. Like when you get those deals.
Anyway, welcome back, friends and family. I'm Lisi Martinez. This is Literally Lisi, and this is our third episode of Literally Lisi. Yeah. Hello. And Troy is here, of course.
Hey guys, it's Troy. Today we have a guest.
Right? We go to our second camera and like zoom in on Troy, and this is our second camera zooming in awkwardly on Jared.
I got this new camera.
Camera.
I don't know. We'll see. I got it real cheap, and I should have looked on Facebook first.
I'm already laughing about all the work that I'm making you do in post edit right now. It just keeps going back and forth to the cameras. Anyway, and now it's on Jared. This is Jared Minetola, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, it's 6:05. Boom. I got this.
Time to go to work?
Not necessarily. I mean, the other kind of work.
This kind of work.
Exactly. Welcome. Okay, I'll do my thing, and then I'll introduce Jared.
Literally.
Okay. Is there a theme song? Literally these.
I was trying to remember how to say literally, though. Is it literally or literally?
Literally.
Literally. No, you know what we should do? We should do like a Full House parody.
Whatever happened to predictability?
The Guinness, the Lisi.
Guess number 3.
Guess number 3. Oh my God! Yes! Oh,
wow.
I told you. Thank you. Welcome back, friends and family, to our third episode of Literally Lisi. I'm Lisi Martinez, and this is our show. And this is Jared Minetola, our third guest. Thank you, Jared, for being on.
Thanks for having me. Wonderful pronunciation of my name. That was perfect.
Minetola?
Yeah, and Jared.
Jared.
Both were great.
Why would anyone say Jared incorrectly?
I don't know. There's weird.
What have you heard before?
I haven't heard anything.
No,
oh, okay.
But it was Minetola. The Minetola part was.
How do people pronounce Minetola? I need to know because it's phonetically sounded exactly how it's spelled.
Do you think that? Because people say.
And you've also said that when you introduce yourself.
Because I have a lifetime of being told the wrong
incorrectly.
Name. Minolta,
Minolta.
Mintula, like all different things.
Centipede. Minipede.
Oh. Minotaur, yeah, all kinds of like.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Jared, Minnesota. Monarch Butterfly.
This actually reminds me of when I was trying to think of a name.
Jared
for
Miller Alehouse. You just keep Jared. I'm done. I don't have any more than that.
This is literally what I did. Literally, Lisi.
Oh my God.
This is what I did when I was trying to get a band name. It takes like days, weeks, months.
Yeah, what was that process like?
Well, so
ours was nuts too.
So I play the piano, so I wanted like a piano theme in the name as well as like the overall like vibe of the band. There was a lot of different options. I'll just ultimately we ended up with Piano Drop. And remember how back in like old time cartoons.
Was this your first band? Are you talking about?
This was my most recent band
okay.
that I was in. And old cartoons, you'd be like little guy be walking down the street, and then there was like a trap or something set. He would like go down to pick something up, and then all of a sudden this piano would drop from the sky. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Like a Looney Tunes.
Like a Looney Tunes.
Wait, yeah.
So I was like, what is that called? It's called a piano drop, and I was like, I love that because it's got a name piano in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
piano drop.
Piano drop.
And so yeah, that was the band name. But there were thousands of names. Like I was hanging out.
How long did it last and until when?
The band?
Yeah.
So we we started like it was basically 2022, like 2022, and then we just kind of like stopped playing out.
Aw. Do you
We'll get the band back together.
Do you still hang out and record? And who
do.
are these friends? Have I met them? Have they come out to?
Oh, you know what? My guitar player John, he
To
came,
the open mic?
He came to open mic at Fergie's one time.
Word.
We played some songs.
Nice.
See, I'm an old man now. I'm like 36. So like,
but-
What? What do you mean?
Shut
Well,
the
old.
fuck up.
watch. Wait.
Yeah, you're only as old as you feel.
Anyway.
Man. I don't know.
No,
what
no,
do
no.
you- yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like that.
What do you mean by that?
What I-
Jared is downplaying himself because he's in real life Troy Bolton. The man is a musician and athlete, and he's like, I'm an old man. You are downplaying yourself to make yourself look better.
I'm not.
Because you're not old.
I'm not. The problem.
You look great. It's
Thanks.
fine. Yeah.
See, I know I look great. I'm talking about the people that I get to play in the band with me. They're also like my age, and they're like married with kids, and they have responsibilities.
Are you not married? Have you never been married?
I have none of those things. So
Okay.
Well, you don't need all
Do you
that.
need-
Dude.
that's
No,
true
no,
also.
either. Yeah.
That doesn't
no.
define you
Wait,
in your maturity nor your age.
this
also.
podcast got off to a weird start.
No, it's actually a trap where it's no.
Is there a piano going to drop on me right now? Like this is
Piano
like
drop.
This podcast is now a self-love promotion for Jared to feel better about
No.
himself.
No.
Okay.
No, but back to the name.
I'm
though.
just
so
kidding.
like so piano. What was
It's
the
called
other
Piano
name? Like,
Drop.
So like really, you just looked at the cartoon. And you're like, that's the name I really want to do for my band.
After like a month of trying to think of names, like just sitting around, like having brunch with my sister, like just going through like name after name. Is that a name? Is that a name? Is that a name? Like the one day, I just like I think I even dreamt it. I dreamt about one of those old time cartoons, and it just came to me like Piano Drop. I'm like, that's the name. That's it. Like,
Piano Drop.
Yeah. I think anytime you try too hard to like,
It
think of
also like
something-
kind of sounds like Pin Drop, which is monumentous, and songwriting in and of itself is about usually evokes trauma, and it's a coping mechanism to sing and to play instruments. So Piano Drop sounding like Pin Drop, like
could hear a
I
pin
feel like
drop.
it all
You could hear a
goes
piano
it
drop.
all goes together.
Oh,
I feel like
that was beautiful. You just said.
Thank you.
But one of the other names just came to me. It was actually my favorite name.
Just saying.
It was Skip Intro.
Skip intro.
Skip intro.
You know, like anytime you watch Netflix or Amazon, you always have that option.
YouTube.
You exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But like everyone sees that, they know it, and but the band they nixed it because I think there was another band with that name, and they didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff.
The name of
Yeah.
my first band was Sweet Neptune.
Sweet Neptune. That's
Yep.
a good one.
Shout out to my homie Caitlin. In college, we named our band after like a SpongeBob meme. Sorry, these are falling off so terribly.
It's because we switched headphones right before we
Well,
started
it's
recording.
also because I have a bun that's like at the top of my head,
I was
and
thinking about getting a man bun.
I look like alfalfa. Or
No, it looks good.
Miley
yeah,
Cyrus.
I mean, how else would your headphones? You know what I mean? No, but
you want a bun? You want to grow out your hair longer? I'm sorry, I'm circling back to
There were a
this.
lot. We're talking about sweet
I was stuck in
Neptunes. We're
there.
talking about the headphones.
My
yeah,
ADD
what-
is terrible. It's what keeps everybody on their toes.
Good thing Troy's here to keep us on
Jared
task.
wants a man bun.
you
Troy keeps us on task.
You think that? I was just like, yeah, this is good. I'm good. I'm just here enjoying
My
myself.
first band was named Sweet Neptune. These are all facts. All facts.
What did you play? Or you sang?
I was a singer,
Yeah.
and I wrote almost all the songs, and I did co-writing with bandmate Caitlin, and there was brothers that played guitar for us, and then there was a drummer.
What kind of music?
And I'm just not naming them because sometimes people aren't in your life anymore. You know.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna talk more about that.
You know. We can at a later date, or
Alright.
maybe later on today.
On
But
the- on the
today's
j-
about you.
Yeah. It's Jared Day.
Oh yeah, it's Jared Day.
How was your day?
My day was great. So Mondays are usually kind of light for me at work.
Okay.
And
Yeah. What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm a data analyst for an analytics consultant.
Interesting.
So we're totally remote. We work with a variety of different companies, and we just help them with their data, whether it's like huge needs, they have no idea what to do. We just set everything up for them, or like they're like these really, Forbes companies that just don't know what to do with their data. So it's set up already, and we just come in and kind of like clean it up for them and make it look prettier. But that said, my Mondays are usually light. So
He's a coder.
I am a coder.
Really? You code as well?
I do some coding.
Would you say that?
Well, I
it's
mean,
worth
it's
it?
in the job. Like you're an engineer, right? Like you.
So there's like SQL coding. There's like
Yeah, there's like a ton of different like coding like language. Like what did you know? Like Python or something?
I don't do Python. The engineers do more of that. So I do a little bit of that. We're gonna talk about some nerdy stuff here for a second.
Let's
Oh, sorry.
hear it.
No, I'm
Let's bring
a
the
nerd
people
myself.
in.
'Cause,
So,
like,
so Python, yeah, actually,
I looked into. I was thinking about doing coding myself, so I looked into like some languages, and I'm like, oh,
Python's where it's going. So if you want to get into it now,
Is it Python? I've never
Yeah.
heard of Python. My brothers were really into Linux. Did you ever get into Linux?
So I
I heard that one's really hard too.
Right?
Yeah.
we have
Well,
some
my brothers
clients
are
that use
insane.
that.
My brother Matt went to MIT, and then my brother Donald went to Rutgers in New Brunswick, and my brother Michael was a Marine. So I really just have all my other brothers to look up to and have my parents be disappointed in me because I
Come
turned
on.
into a bartender in Philadelphia.
Podcaster.
And podcaster.
And
and lead
these-
singer of Sweet Neptunes.
You know, that's not a thing
That sounds
anymore.
good to me. Oh, wow.
I'm not a lead singer of Sweet Neptune anymore, but I do have a project with my friend Kwani where we sometimes make music and we both sing.
Oh,
My
is that
friend
mine or
Kwani
yours?
Ramona.
I'll crack another one.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
say
today we
today's
are
beer.
cracking open a new beer. We are not sponsored yet by anybody, but we could
Not
be.
Not affiliated yet.
Not affiliated.
Who are we trying to get though? We have some
But we
ideas.
could get there. We could get there. Tecate from Mexico. Jared Minetola and Troy Trager.
Yes.
Everybody.
You know, back in the day, talking about like my career and everything, I wasn't originally an analyst. I started out as a math teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, I taught high school and middle school for a couple of years.
Really?
You know, it's so wild. In my family, like I said, with like all my brothers got into like math and science careers. My brother Michael that went into the Marines was like he worked with engineering for the like flying planes or whatever, but he wasn't the pilot, but he was more so like who tracked where they went or
I
whatever.
feel like aerospace engineering.
Aerospace
sounds
engineering.
Like
Sure.
like geniuses do that stuff.
That I'm a singer and I make drinks with alcohol in them, so
Oh.
I can't describe this as well as any of the Pagan brothers can. But that's Mike, and then there's like Donald that like does code for some kind of website thing, and Matt runs his own websites and he went to MIT. So I can riff with you because I can riff about anything.
Yeah.
I understand none of it, but go on.
Coding's hard. I mean,
But how did you
Well-
start as a math teacher? Where did you go to college?
I went to Penn State.
Penn State.
oh, really?
And so yeah, I mean, honestly, like the whole part of my life seems so long ago at this point. Because as I said before, remember I'm an old man.
You're
I
literally
brought it back.
not
I brought
an
it back.
old
What makes you an old
man.
man? What? Just
What
'cause
makes you an
I
old
brought-
You go to
man?
bed at 10 o'clock?
I just
Like, what's...
I just like it.
9 p.m.
I like bothering you guys, which makes me an old man.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You're in your phase in your life. You're like, I just want to trigger kids.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be a teacher. I miss doing it. But where was I going with that? Oh, Penn State. I went to Penn State.
Yeah.
And I actually had no idea what I wanted to do. And I took one of those like career personality tests, and it said you should be a teacher. And I'm like, okay.
You had no idea what you wanted to do.
I was so confused. I'm still to this day. I'm so wishy washy. I'm back. And
But I
forth,
also feel
Yeah,
like
same.
okay.
Good stuff.
which I know it's a lot of people. So
I
I'm not
feel
like,
like you keep like being funny about like I'm an old man and you're older or whatever. But I feel like I'm gonna say let's ignore that you've ever said that, and I'm
Yes.
gonna say this.
I still
You're
don't-
so young. You have the rest of your life ahead of you to
Yeah.
decide what you want and who you want to be, and what you want to be represented as for your legacy. Because like, what if it's not even piano man singer? What if it's not even math teacher? What if it's not even coding and engineering?
Yeah.
What if it's nothing that you've ever done or tried?
There's a
And
good
what
chance
if in
that
10
happened,
years you try something that you've never tried before, and then you're super successful and financial and happy emotionally, and who knows what the fuck it is, but it's fill in the blank.
I'll be an even older man though.
A NASCAR driver.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know what? See ya, guys. I'm coming to go do it right now. I'm going to go get my dreams.
NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But
I'm actually.
I feel like I don't know if it's the Sag in me that's like always sees the spontaneity and the positivity of life, but like you never really know what you're gonna get into. And like I didn't think that I was gonna get into like the bar side of the hospitality industry, the restaurant industry, because for a long time I was either cooking or serving, because my parents owned a Mexican restaurant and still do. You know what, Troy? Can we close that window?
Yeah, well,
Because
that's
the sirens are gonna keep hitting.
Yeah, so it's like a second anyway, because like my mic is. Oh, thank God I finished it.
It's all good.
I just want to put on a.
Finish my beer, thanks.
Sorry. Yeah, let's close this. Yeah, it's better that we actually took a break anyway.
It's all good.
It's
We
actually-
actually
I
we
think
have
it's
plenty
going-
of time
I think
too.
it's going well so far.
It's going nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Troy didn't say anything.
What? Dude, I was
damn it,
talking the whole
Troy.
time. What do you mean?
No. I mean, you didn't comment when we said it was going all right.
Oh,
Like, he's
sorry.
like, oh, you guys are right. It's or you guys are wrong. It's really bad. Right
No, you guys are doing. I mean, like,
Horrendous.
podcasting is just
Just
all.
kidding.
Like, honestly, what is it?
having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, like I when I first started like podcasting myself, like we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about, but like I feel like with a good podcast though, like of course like the first couple episodes are gonna be like all over the place, but I think like you learn, you figure out like the how to like do some cool shit, and yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a big 9-to-5er, if you couldn't tell.
You don't open a beer like a 9-to-5er.
It's funny because I do, because when I'm off work, I'm like, finally.
I was like challenging myself as soon as I said it. I'm like, that's actually sign off the computer and boom.
No, yeah. The best advice that like I've ever gotten was that we had this guy named Chris Wade from the Chapo Trap House podcast. Have you ever heard of that? It's like a political podcast, and like he guest spotted on our show, and he was just like, because we were just like, oh, we don't know what we're doing to him. Like, and he's like professional podcasters. Like, what do we do? And he's just like, oh, it's all about just like having fun. He's just like, have fun with your friends and just like, just party.
Yeah.
Like make it a good time.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was a good time. We shared a joint. We can't put that on camera for the obvious reasons because,
We're trying to get sponsorships.
and we're
Yeah.
and also because I don't know, it's. I'm not trying to show it off, but it is obvious because this is hi. I'm Lacey. It's authentic.
Lacey, I'm high.
Hi.
Just switch that around a little bit.
Switch it around, dance it about. That's me. Anyway, what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, piano or singing?
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you first start like playing piano? Like, were you in Penn State during this, or
No.
you picked that later
Earlier,
in life?
older.
No, I was 5 years old. When
Oh my
my mom
God,
enlisted
a baby
me.
Jared.
Baby Jared.
Insert photo. We have
We'll-
to. You're
we'll
gonna
get-
send.
we'll get- I got it.
This is baby Jared.
Really? What?
Oh
did
my
you-
God.
Oh, look at me. I look so cute.
It's so good.
What did your parents like take you to the classes and everything, or?
Yeah. So.
Or did you show interest and ask them?
No, I show no interest at all. My
Yeah.
So I have 3 brothers and sisters. I'm one of 4. Older sister, older brother, younger
You're
sister.
one of 4.
One of 4.
I'm one of 5.
How about us?
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at
Where
that.
are you on the list?
I'm 3.
You're the 3rd.
Are you 3 too?
I'm the 5th.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm the youngest. I'm the reason why my parents were like, all right, after that one, we're done. That was kind of crazy.
We'll insert a baby picture of you there too.
Insert baby Lacey. Yes, had to.
So I'm pretty sure my parents just kind of like forced us all to take piano lessons, and so actually maybe
They just all wanted a prodigy.
You know what? I don't think so. I think they're just trying to show us some different activities to do,
Okay.
sports, music, whatever.
My
I think-
parents chose soccer for all of us.
I played soccer. I played a little U8.
Okay, hell yeah.
U8. We were terrible. I wore big old rec specs.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh, it was terrible. Like Horace Grant, like old like '90s basketball like style. I was because if you wanted to play, there was no contacts, or at least not for kids back then. So like,
Oh yeah, you gotta always have like the big goggles with that or safety glasses, right?
and like try to look cool wearing.
I did not want to wear safety goggles, so I just wore my glasses to games and just hoped that I
like,
didn't get
glass
hit.
shattered into your eye.
It never happened.
That's good.
This one
That's because you
time,
didn't play hard enough.
yeah. Well, this
You
one
didn't
time,
lay it all on the line.
this one time though, in I think it was sophomore year of high school or sometime in high school. Oh my God, this was 1, more embarrassing than it was painful, but 2, it was very painful. So it was back to 1, very embarrassing. In gym class, it wasn't even at soccer practice. It was at gym class. I got the wind taken out of me by a soccer ball, and it was the worst thing ever.
So you landed on it like belly to ball.
No, as in someone kicked it and I
Ooh.
wasn't paying attention and it went full speed to my stomach. But
Ouch.
at least my glasses
Not the
didn't get
face.
broken. Yeah, it was the stomach. And it did take me back. Like I like full fullback.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Did you play fullback? Was that your position?
Nope.
Because that is a position in soccer right now.
I
I think.
don't think it is.
Yeah, it's been a long time to play soccer.
I think it's been a minute since Jared has played soccer.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You wait. I mean, if you do
We're
the
not-
math.
Stop.
36 minus 8.
That's not that many.
It's not that. It's a lot, actually.
I haven't played soccer in probably like 10 years.
Do you want to get
like
a game
10 years?
going soon?
like
Yeah,
like
pick
an
up-
like an actual
Yeah.
game. Like
Well,
I've
have you guys ever thought about
I've
doing, like, a beer
dribbled
league?
since. I could do a league.
I did one.
Or I
a
could get
couple
some
years
friends
ago.
together and
Yeah.
go to a field. Like I don't give.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. I signed up for like a softball league a couple years ago.
I just don't think that I could commit to shit like that. So that's why I say
Yeah.
like the go to a field and play with a like a goal, because like I can like get something together last minute, but like I can't commit. Like I work 4 days a week. We're getting this new podcast thing together. For me to predict my days off or to like commit to a future project or event or party or celebration is very hard right now.
Troy, I'll play in the league with you. I'll join the
Yeah, that's
soccer.
it.
I could commit.
Let's say,
Check
Lacey.
mark,
It sounds like you're
Jared.
off the team already.
Anyway, I'm not cool enough.
no,
You're not
lit-
commit. You said you're
I'm
not
not
committed.
committed. I'm not committed. I'm not committed to the team, guys.
You're actually too
not
cool.
committed to the family.
You're too cool.
I am too cool for the soccer league. Yeah.
I played water polo in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
You're
swear.
man. I bet you were like super athletic back in the fucking day.
Was yeah. Oh man.
Was.
College. I was ripping college.
You
actually.
still are, aren't you? Running for, or did you run for the Broad Street Run thing?
I have ran,
Yeah.
and I am running again this year.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the Love Run as well, which is later
What is
this
that?
month. That's the half marathon. It's like 2 Sundays from now, and I should probably train.
Anyway, so the theme of today's episode is that Jared is humble. Like,
I make it look like I'm humble.
I mean,
Except not at all.
That's hey man, you're a musician. You don't have to be humble.
Insert Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, I was gonna say about water polo though.
Yeah.
You mentioned your soccer injury, getting kicked by the ball and having the wind knocked out of you.
Right.
So water polo, there's a lot of like grabbing and stuff going on underwater. Have you ever seen a water polo game before?
No.
So it's kind of like, it's almost like soccer above, like soccer with, but using your hands, and you're just like, trying to throw the ball into the net rather than kick it, and you're in a pool. But there's a lot of like,
Is it like
extracurriculars
swimming
under-
basketball?
sure, it's like
Okay.
that too. It's like that's the same idea. But this one time, like people would grab your suits all the time and try to like pull you under. This one guy grabbed me from the front and got like a little bit of not just the suit.
Hate it.
If you know what I mean.
Oh
Hate
my
it.
God.
No.
And did not let go. And did not let go. And maybe even squeezed harder.
No.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm just like,
He
I'm
knew
like,
what he was doing.
He definitely knew what he was doing. I'm like trying to like punch him, like and make him stop, and it just like it lasted for like way too. It was probably like 5 seconds, but it was like way.
You're just like,
half
why?
a
Why would you do this?
more than in pain. I was confused. Like, well, who does this? But
monster.
that was like traumatizing though. I almost quit that day because I'm like I never want to experience that again.
That is very wait, you quit that day?
No, I didn't because I'm not a quitter. I'm committed.
Oh,
to
I mean,
things.
like you should have.
Oh my God.
I would quit that day.
because it never happened again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was.
See, I was like,
That's traumatizing.
It was. Yeah.
see, I was like
Yeah.
never like. I mean, I did sports a lot, like in high school and shit. But I was never like too good because I didn't have the drive. I'll admit it. You know, I'm no top G like Andrew Tate. I'm a normal guy.
We are not naming Andrew Tate in this show. We are not Andrew Tate fans, so everybody knows.
I just found out who that guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
it.
man, imagine if you were still a teacher today, like right now, with the Andrew Tate shit all over.
So I don't even know a lot about him, but like I just in general like.
Wait,
social-
what does that have to do with teaching?
Well, his main audience are like 15, like 16
Oh,
year-old
yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Like people in school.
Yeah, the kids would be on like all like Snapchat, TikTok, and
Yeah.
getting
I hate
all
them.
that.
No, yeah, there were
all that
like
information
there was like a lot of articles that came out where like teachers like all over the country were like, like kids would be like bullying her, saying the shit that Andrew Tate was talking about, like. Yeah, like oh, like I'm not listening to like a woman. I'm not listening to like this
yikes.
person. Like it was like real bad. Like, and like he was like really popular at some point. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I know like not just like specifically him, but they're talking about like potentially like banning TikTok for like a certain age group.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
They've
Like,
talk about banning TikTok.
no, but this time
Like
it's
so many times.
it's for real.
It's like actually like
No.
it's
Yeah.
like being talked about in Congress and stuff, and I honestly think it'd be a good idea.
yeah,
Jared, how
for-
could you?
For I think the same way you don't let kids drink alcohol till they're 18 or 21, like ban TikTok until you're 18 or something.
I mean, yeah,
Or like,
but how can you, one, prove that on social media? And two, if TikTok is not allowed until you're 18 or 21, should other social media apps also be restricted until you're a certain age?
I think so.
Like Instagram
I
has
think
certain
Instagram
shit,
definitely.
and Twitter has certain shit that you shouldn't see.
I think all that should be, yeah.
All of it has shit that you shouldn't see, even if it says 18 and older. Like,
Just
like how do you prove it?
The internet's just so uncensored. You know what I mean?
Like,
and it's just
Even
like,
if someone has a fake ID, like there's always some way to go around it.
yeah.
well, I mean,
Make it a little harder.
It's not. I mean, it's not that hard online, right? You go to Twitter. Oh, I'm 56 right now.
Yeah.
My birthday is 1987.
Yeah, I'm more,
Like-
It's 1 year after mine, just so you know.
Are you 86?
That's how that works.
Hell yeah. I'm so good at math. Wait, that's our third high five. We have...
There's gonna be at least 12 by the end of this. Watch.
Wait, so this episode is the high five episode. Last episode was the Fergie episode. I said Fergie's, which is my job, which is how I know Jared and also Alec and probably future musicians that I'm featuring because that's where I work. But today's a high five episode because that's the fourth time I've done a high five. 5. Anyway,
We'll clean that up a little bit.
just a tiny bit. That was a terrible high five.
Here, we do it then.
Oh, yeah?
High five, yeah.
Hell yeah. That was
I-
also so
I
bad.
stuck my tongue out like really creepily on that one. That's okay though.
We can keep all of
No,
them.
it's cool, man. You look like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's just, I'm a winner, so that's how I do.
I think that you totally do gotta like censor it because these kids, it is just unfiltered.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that I'm seeing now that like I agree, but I don't agree because in one sense it's like it kind of feels like a waste when you start to restrict things by law because like how do you restrict it? How do you prove that you're of a certain age on the internet? Because there's always a certain way to go around things, and there's fake IDs and shit like that, and there's always a way to dance around it, and there's always nefarious activity to be had, and like even like celebrity children, like an episode of the Kardashians like this year, maybe like last year, where like Kim got so upset that there was like a Fortnite ad that her kids saw of
Yeah.
her old sex tape,
Yeah,
and like
I remember that.
Oh,
That was-
jeez.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like obviously like
There's
I
Minecraft,
understand
yeah. Somebody put
your
an asterisk on that.
I understand your thought
There's
process because like even without the limitations without the limitations of like current day. Oh yeah, it was Minecraft, not Fortnite. But like even
One of
celebrity
those kid games.
yeah. Anyway, even
Weird.
with like celebrity kids, there's always something going on. But like, so like, I agree with the emotions behind it. But like, when you think about it, like logistically, like in real life, like pulling it through, like how it can that like actually go into effect? How do we restrict these things?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that's those people that we elect to like make those decisions and figure that out. That's
True.
That's what they have to do.
I don't know. I believe that kids and teenagers and like young people always find a way to be so quick and find and like
Yeah.
move around things though.
Definitely.
And I don't
But
know.
just like the whole theory of it though, like to see the
I feel like
detrimental
everybody
effect.
individually should just parent themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, like, I agree with trying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't give up just because it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
If can you imagine though, like being in middle school now with Snapchat, TikTok,
It's so much going on.
you're seeing-
Yeah.
you're being tempted by all that
And also
stuff.
in real time, like, people can, like, hurt you and make fun of you and your bullies online. Like, imagine middle school for being a middle schooler right now in today's world in life, or like a high schooler, like,
bullying's never gonna go away.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like you could watch as many like don't do this videos, watch as many movies that talk about it, and there's always gonna be like a bad guy. There's people like you watch all those shows as kids, you're like I identify like the underdog. I want to be like him. Like he's the good guy here, and those kids are mean. Some people watch those shows. And like I like those kids. I like the one they're winning. It seems, and it looks like they feel better for doing that to them. I want to be like,
I want to be the bully in Stranger
Cool.
Things.
Which, by the way, I just started watching
Billy.
that. I'm on season. I just finished season 2.
Do I want to be
Ooh,
with
wow.
Billy
So
or
no.
be Billy?
Yeah, I'm a straight man, and Billy's hot.
Billy's very hot. Insert meme.
Yeah, here's a picture of Billy.
My favorite thing to do on the podcast is make Troy go to work in the editing process and say insert meme of
Hopper looks good. Steve looks good.
Anyway,
characters from the
Venmo me at literally Lisi or Troy directly so that we could pay for every meme. And the time put into the editing process.
The Demogorgon's kind of hot. Like everything's hot.
Stop it.
when it opens up like that, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Did you go to
Reminds us of other things that can be opened up in this world.
And we're there.
I mean, have you guys went to they had a Stranger Things bar like in Center City at some point?
I haven't seen this.
Wait, can I guess?
Is it by you? Is it?
I was gonna guess. Was it on 13th and Sandstone?
Yeah, where's it called?
Tinsel or something?
Was it at
No,
Tinsel?
it was near Tinsel.
Because
It's where the
Tinsel
Christmas Village
is.
is, where it's like an outdoor bar. You kind of see it like
Oh, over there, uptown. No, not uptown. What is that place called? I know what you're talking about. Though.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking
Dilworth
about.
Park.
Yeah.
It's like that. God, it's on like JFK.
Whatever. Anyways.
Anyway.
No, like they had
This is really important.
That whole Stranger Things thing, and like I'm not gonna lie, I've only seen like season 1, and like I went there and everyone was geeking out, and like, oh my god, it's the van, and I'm like, I didn't get that far in there. Like, what van are you talking about?
I watched the trailer, so like.
Yeah, right. It's just like, oh, that kid's still alive.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that.
You're from Lucerne.
Lucerne. Yeah.
Lucerne, and then moved to Maryland. You went to college at Penn State.
Penn State.
Found your way to grad school at Temple and stayed in Philly. And I learned my lesson in the first 2, and I did some research on Jared. And I'll be doing so much better at doing the research to flow the questions and the convo better with future guests. But
I can't wait to hear what you.
I stalked your Instagram enough where like it was important for the podcast and not enough for it to be weird.
Okay.
Are you a homeowner? Is that the truth?
That's not true.
That's not true. Or you recently
Fake
So
news.
my name
Fake
is,
news.
My
So
name's
you posted
Jared.
Okay,
Minetola.
I should have
You
written.
might have looked at my sister.
No, I should have written down my notes. Okay, but you moved to Philly and you were happy and you posted it.
You know what? You're right. I know.
thing.
I actually know.
I thought that it was such a large post that it was like, he's a homeowner. No, but you moved.
You know, all I did.
You got
was
a new spot.
I had been living with roommates for a long time, and I kind of.
I'm a terrible host.
No, you're great. You're great.
No, you're killing it. What do you mean?
I was just kidding.
Because that. I think there may have even been people commenting
I'm
on
crying.
that.
I did research. So anyway, is this thing true? That's not true.
Lisa, I'm trying to save you from it right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I think people commented on it as if I was buying a house. I think that might have. I think people's comments might have thrown you off
But
there.
also the way that you posed was like.
What were you like? Just break. I got this now.
See, I was holding this huge key, and it was like one of those like ridiculously big. No, it actually wasn't that at all.
That's it. I mean, were you holding a key? If you're holding a key in the photo, then I can see.
It was the scissors and the ribbon.
Yeah.
What?
And the confetti.
None of this is
Jared,
accurate.
please.
I was like, I wish I could be on my phone. I want to check this photo out.
Troy, we're gonna edit the Instagram picture.
Right. I'm so sorry.
Troy, we're gonna edit the Instagram picture.
Oh, that home that I own. I totally forgot.
Damn it.
Yeah. Let's draw this picture with like Microsoft Paint. Like
There's one in every neighborhood. Jared is actually a homeowner in every neighborhood in Philadelphia.
Yeah. What else did you find out about me? Or is that it?
Yeah.
That was the thing.
That was it.
What's Jared?
Anyway, Jared also plays volleyball. How's volleyball or how was volleyball?
I play volleyball.
Still?
I play in those the heyday leagues that you mentioned, the beer league.
Oh
kind of
yeah.
thing.
That's what we used to do for the softball. It's good company.
It's good for the most part. It's good if you play in like a rec league. Once you start going to the more competitive ones, it loses all the fun, in my opinion.
Oh my god, and ours so we had like one team that took it really serious.
It's calm down, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
We're,
Well, it's cool by me because we were real serious. Too.
oh, you were too. Okay. Well, you're the guys that I would hate that. Because I'm like, let's just have some fun here. Come on.
No, we were serious, but you know what it was? We had a young, like everyone was like in their early mid like 20s, and versus people in like their like 30s and 40s.
This whole
The old
conversation,
people.
I am so sorry to.
The old guys.
No, but dude, I mean, if you stay in shape now, you know what I mean? I think you could probably beat me in a race right now, probably.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Insert a picture of Troy and Jared in combat.
Yeah.
This whole
Just like
conversation.
Travis Kelce on SNL.
Yes.
Wait, what was that?
Did you see the sketch of?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Oh my god, dude, it's so funny. Like
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, well, yeah. Travis Kelce hosted, and it was like the sketch was like you saw the sketch, right?
No,
Oh my god,
I missed it.
my god, pull it up with your
Or
phone.
I've seen it.
No, but it's about Travis.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll watch it later.
No, it's good though.
Maybe
Like,
I will.
I don't know. I was happy to see like, cause you got Jason on there too. You know, I was happy to
Cool.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I kind of watched because I was just like, oh my god, Jason's gonna be in this episode.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I miss the Eagles. I can't wait for the Eagles to come back already. I'm so excited.
Me too. I think next year's gonna be a good year.
But now it's
It's baseball season.
Isn't it
Or it's
baseball
about to
season
be. It's
again?
about to be.
It's baseball, yeah. And what is it? Didn't
I feel like baseball season just ended. At least that's what it felt like.
Yeah, baseball's really long.
it's the longest one, I think. I think
Yeah.
Especially when your team makes the World Series, it's extra long.
it's technically the longest. I mean.
Because that was like October or November, and now it's like spring training.
Yeah, you think we'll be back?
Yeah.
You think we'll actually win the
Oh,
World
really? You think
Series
we're
this
gonna
time?
also, I'm not a huge baseball fan. Like, I don't pay attention to it. I'm a Philly. I root for the Phillies. I'm also a Yankees fan though as well.
Oh,
We'll
boo.
edit that
Don't worry,
out.
We're gonna edit that out.
As the words left my mouth, I'm actually a Phillies fan.
Yo, it was so funny.
I just doubled down on it.
No, listen, it was so funny in the first episode because I fucked up Alec's name because I kept saying his first and middle name because his Instagram name is Alec Lawson Stewart. And I said, this is Alec Lawson. And
Oh
we
my
went
God,
into the
we see-
podcast. But later on, when I introduced his performance, I was like, this is Alex Stewart. And I kept saying it correctly for the whole episode. Except in the beginning, we edited it and it sounded so weird. You know how you just did it yourself
Yeah.
right now? But in the edit, in the last one, it sounded like my normal voice,
Yeah.
talking. And then when I introduced Alec, it was like, and this is Alex Stewart.
It's like one of those robocalls when it's like, this call is for Jared Minetola.
Yeah.
Yes.
This call is for
And
Alicia
you know what?
Pagan.
And nobody noticed. It was the perfect crime. Man, AI technology, what can I say?
Yeah.
It's not good. Imagine. It's like, I feel like those type of things, like, there's somebody that records like sound bits for recordings like that, like the Siri voice, like the Alexa voice, like the narrating TikTok voice, like anything that has like a dub. And like obviously for like dubs for movies that go into different languages, they all have like a generated like person that does that, right?
Yeah, like an actor for every language. Yeah.
Right. So if it's doing like a new word, it's sounding it out like phonetically. And so I feel like how earlier we were talking about how your name is often said incorrectly. How do you think that a dub translator would say your name?
Oh.
Put it on Google right now. We can find out.
Jared,
I thought you were going a totally
Minetola.
different direction with that. I'm actually.
Oh, what did you think I was gonna say?
I thought we were going to get to like a political discussion again about
What?
should
About what?
like should that AI kind of stuff be banned or not.
What do you
Oh,
think?
should
I'm not
should
gonna
AI
lie.
be banned?
Okay, so talking about AI, just like for me, I was just like I hated it at first. I'm like, boo this. Like this sucks. Now I'm just like seeing how you can apply it for some stuff, and I see how you can do it with the wrong stuff too. I'm just like, like you can do a lot with this.
You know what I honestly think? I think that like we see like the worst on the news. We see the worst that something can do.
Yeah.
And you know, it's kind of before we're talking about like the negatives of TikTok and stuff as well. And you see how bad it is, and we make it's so bad. And back when I was a kid, it wasn't this bad. And then generation
But then
before
there's
that,
also good
they were like
things
that
on
too.
these
They're like,
platforms.
oh, this radio is coming out. This is going to be the end of civilization.
Yeah.
I think that things always seem a little more
And then
severe in the
they
moment.
regress.
Yes.
And
then
like
they get
and
better.
life goes on.
Yes.
Now the AI thing is a little creepy. I know they highlighted some things on the news where the thing like the chat. I actually haven't.
Chat GBT.
Yeah, I haven't really followed that, but like I know it was developing like human kind of emotions and feelings. That's weird. And like you watch it, oh no, we can't do that because it's gonna take over like society. I'm like, I don't think it will. I think this was this. Whenever technology innovates, people are afraid of it at first, and then ultimately we get used to it and it's fine, and it's like life goes on. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel in general about those kind of things.
Yeah. Have you seen that? What is it? I saw like a trend on TikTok actually, where like people were trying to like apply for jobs and like coding jobs, and then they would use Chat GBT to do their job. So like they'll be like, hey, I need like this type of coding for this, and then they ask GBT that, and then it makes it, and then they just submit it as their work.
That's scary.
Imagine
It's crazy.
It is very scary, and
you
it's
know,
not personified. Imagine if you go on vacation for like a week and you tell your robot thing, like, "Hey, I'm going out of town for a week. Can you just act like me and wake up 9 to 5 every day?" Like that'd be cool.
I want to see what the robot bartender at Fergie's. on
People
Monday
like me
nights.
couldn't do that.
That'd be
Everybody,
fun.
people like Troy can do that because he works in an office.
You know what's so funny about what you said though is because if you do that, if you use that tool and it then spits out this code without you thinking, you just cost yourself a job, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
But it's mostly right though, dude. That's why I'm just like. That's why like I'm
But
like
then
I
it's
don't hate it as
not
much now.
you.
But you actually just made
the-
yourself obsolete by saying this thing is better than me.
Okay, but think of it like this though. I now have a coding job where like I have the tools to do it for me. Like so I can elevate my career in this until it's wrong. But until it's wrong,
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you keep it secret that you're doing that.
I mean, you know, like, this is like you were saying how people have strong reaction to it first. People look at this as cheating. Like
Yeah.
oh, you're not doing
yeah.
this work. Like this thing is doing it. But my head, I'm thinking you can use this to handle the mundane bullshit of how to do something, and it'll figure it out for you, so you can move on from
Yeah.
whatever problem that is. It is cheating,
Let's
but
thi-
like, how good cheating is? This
you
is good.
think-
This is a good life hack.
If
It's
you
good
think about
cheating.
it, like idealistically, if you're a coder like that, and if you have computers that could do that kind of mundane stuff for you, and say you're an engineer or you're something in analytics, you now took that work out of your daily task, and you can actually do more advanced stuff. Now you could do it,
Exactly.
and now you could spend more time on data science. Which, by the way, the tools can be better with that too. But like,
I mean, this just came out, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking about like 2030.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be like driving buses and shit. Like, I don't think that's.
I just at a certain point, it gets to be so much.
It is asking like a lot.
It just gets to be so. It takes jobs away from people when they get to have personalities. It becomes way too real, and it feels very dystopian.
I mean,
and
it's dystopian, but like I think like imagine this, right? Like I'm looking for a job, and every job requires like a cover letter.
yeah,
I go into ChatGPT. I type in, write me a cover letter for this specific job with my background, and it cranks it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you have an interview. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like there's some good things you can do with it, and there's also bad things where you can like Photoshop people's faces and do deep fakes and like have like all the presidents argue about Call of Duty for some reason on social media.
did that happen?
Dude,
Oh, no, oh
it's
my
a
God,
big,
I'm so stupid.
No, but like,
hey,
so
I
stupid.
mean, maybe
no, it's a meme, but like,
you never know.
But like,
Comics have done it, so why don't you know?
It's
Why
close.
don't we question if it's actually happened in real life?
Yeah.
Like it's been skitified, like it's happened on SNL, and it's happened by like Key and Peele have done it, but like or they're masks or it's like makeup or it's sci-fi or whatever. But like, how do you know that it's not happening in real life? That people are like wearing costumes and masks and shit like on TV, like live, like in Congress or whatever, or like faking who they are. You don't know. And then Lacey gets assassinated in episode 4.
Troy and I have nothing to do with this.
yeah.
Whoever's watching this.
I just think it's just a good way to like if you use it if you really use it, I think you can use it like effectively. But like it's also at what cost? Like because you should know how to do your job, right?
Yeah.
You should you shouldn't have to rely on this technology. But it's just like, could I like finesse this into something else?
Yeah, and you kind of mentioned before
True.
because it takes away jobs. Like think about like self-driving cars, self-driving trucks.
Oh,
Especially.
I don't trust that. I don't. Trust
I
that. No
don't,
self-driving
no,
vehicle.
but
Get
no
that outta
apparently,
here.
vehicles.
but apparently, like especially with like, well, I even know. Like I feel like with the tractor trailer kind of self-driving. Apparently, it's supposed to be like way safer because I mean, you talk about guys that are people that are driving trucks for like hours and hours on a day, and like they fall asleep at the wheel, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They get distracted. Definitely with like just like for personal use cars.
And maybe
people are
the cars should
drinking and
be
driving,
taught to
they're-
pull over and park, not continue to drive. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but like I'm just saying. Oh, actually, what I was going to say
Yeah.
is that even though that's been proven to maybe be to be safer, you take away so many jobs. Like maybe just because this technology helps out and makes things more cost effective, maybe we don't have to be totally 100% cost effective. Maybe we could cut into our profit a little bit. But like we give like 1 million people jobs. Like don't take the truck driver job away from society.
Yeah.
Even though it could be more efficient another way, like just because technology could do something doesn't mean it has to do something.
No.
That's the point I was trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, and even
Would
if
you
it-
ever trust someone to let's bring it personalized again. Jared recently got a tattoo,
I did.
right? This
Oh, yeah.
flower tattoo right here. Would you ever trust someone to tattoo you
an-
as a robot,
an
as AI,
AI tattoo?
an AI tattoo? To permanently ink you if it wasn't a human?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think I would.
I would if it was like the iRobot one, because you remember when he did that sketch in that movie and he was
Yeah.
like, if he like printed it out on my arm, maybe.
No, like needle.
No,
like
then no.
if it was a robot operating a needle,
Probably
not
not.
a human.
That one's too. That's too
Yeah.
specific. I think.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Just saying.
I think that's where. Yeah, that's the point.
That's
you're
what I'm
I
trying
got-
to say.
I got you.
I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what the world's gonna look like in like another like 20 years?
Hey, 5 years.
Yeah, we got Bitcoin's crazy now. You know, the tech bank just fell yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That was nuts.
I just got a new phone today, and the camera quality is already better. I could probably take selfies with the moon.
What?
Oh yeah, no, that was a nice tractor.
What?
Yo!
What a segue.
Yo!
Yeah. DC actually, listen to that. It's a good
Yo!
track. I like the pictures you took of like you and
Thanks.
the moon.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah,
It's a good
thanks.
song.
Well, thanks.
Um,
Yeah. that's-
If I were to name 3 people that Jared reminds me of, and let's hope that they're also influences. Have you all ever seen American Pie? You know that guy in American Pie that's also in the choir? You know the one that's on the football team, but he's also in choir and he sings?
I can't remember.
Please tell me that you know.
I've-
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yes, I know.
Do you remember now? Literally?
No.
No. Okay. Damn it. Hold on. I'm going to look it up real quick. Hold on.
I remember American Pie.
Hold on.
I remember the guy
We're
from Schitt's
gonna-
Creek is in there.
Actually,
American Pie choir guy.
it's also 58 minutes, so
This fucking guy.
pretty much an hour.
Oh dang.
We'll edit it.
Yeah.
Well, not that you look like him, but you
Oh.
remind me of him because he sings and he's athletic. And he's like,
Who's the American Pie choir guy?
yeah, I just Googled
He-
American Pie choir guy. Like
he
that
was- he-
guy. His name's Oz. You also remind me of Gavin DeGraw and Jack's Mannequin. And you've covered Jack's Mannequin
I have.
at the pub.
Can I tell
You
you?
covered Swim.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually,
good one.
I think maybe we were chatting that day, and I think maybe both of us had something going on. And I said, "Hey,
Yeah, we
Macy,
both
this
were
song-
going through it.
we're going
I
through
was like,
something.
yo, I'm going through it. I feel like I'm drowning. And then you were like, I'm gonna sing Swim.
Wait to hear what I play."
Drowning. And I'm like, wow, yeah, Jared is on the money today.
Can I tell you a funny story about Gavin DeGraw?
Yeah, sure.
So I actually don't like Gavin DeGraw
Why?
because
Is he a bad person?
no, he might be the best person ever.
Okay.
but-
Are you jealous of Gavin DeGraw? Is this where the story is going?
There was this kid my freshman year of college that
Did he make fun of you and he called you Gavin DeGraw?
he okay.
I'm gonna stop guessing now.
So first of all, he was just this like super pretentious guy.
Okay.
He was I don't know. He just kept saying the same thing, like I'm the first in my family to go to college, which is very admirable.
Yeah.
It's very admirable.
But it's also very annoying.
But when you say it all
Every
the time,
day.
and it's like every class he's giving a presentation, well, I'm the first in my family to go.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, we know, pal. So this guy, and that's one example. He did plenty of other things that really annoy me.
Yeah.
Just to wrap that up, that kid compared me to Gavin DeGraw. He's like,
I knew that that's where this is going.
or did he say something like, "Oh, Gavin DeGraw's the new Billy Joel," and I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. Can we curse on this?"
Yeah, we can curse on
I'm
this.
just like,
I've cursed like 6 times already.
Yeah, man, I curse a lot. I think I cursed. I don't know. I don't remember.
I definitely have cursed.
He just everything about, and I never even heard a song by Gavin DeGraw. I just because he said that line to me,
You should sing Chariot.
I like that. I've heard him since.
Yeah, I fucking like Chariot.
He opened for Billy Joel one year at Citizens Bank, so I've seen him play before. So
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remind me of Gavin DeGraw,
thanks.
Jax Mannequin, and specifically that guy from American Pie that's
American
also in the
Pie.
choir.
Right here, that guy.
He's got good hair. Yeah.
Well, thanks. Especially the Jax Mannequin comparison. I love Jax Mannequin.
Yeah. What song do you think you're gonna do today?
I think I might do selfies with the moon.
Selfies with the Moon.
Since you brought that up.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
That was my first song
Hell
up
yeah.
on Spotify. So
This is in real life Troy Bolton. Everybody from High School Musical. His name is actually Jared Minetola.
I thought you were
though.
talking about Troy.
No,
No, Troy.
no,
No, like Troy Bolton, like
I haven't seen
like
it.
High School Musical,
hate that.
because he plays basketball and he sings.
You don't know Troy Bolton?
Is that Zac Efron?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you've seen the movie.
I've heard of it. I've seen parts of it.
What?
I've never actually seen the movie.
You've never seen High School Musical?
No. So when I was teaching,
Palm.
it was very popular when I was teaching, and I know my kids were like singing the songs from it and stuff. But I never.
I was one of those kids. Anyway, selfies with the moon.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah, good shit.
Take a picture in case you miss it. In 10 seconds it'll be gone. Did you really think your story's all that different? Accounting likes won't tell you it's not. And oh, so much time we're still trying to capture memories that we never had. Oh, wait, there's something I can post on my Instagram. Trying to take selfies with the moon. Selfies with the moon. Selfies with the. Imagine if the wolves took to Twitter instead of howling at the bright night sky. Well, you took so long choosing a filter, you missed your chance to learn how to fly. And don't be saying never does it justice, so much ain't even doing on trial. Oh, let's put those phones down and live for a while. Stop trying to take selfies with the moon. Selfies with the moon. Selfies with the. And then the man in the moon said, I think I bleed. Can you take it again? And all I wanted was to shine bright. All I wanted was to be like the cool kids. I can't tell which one of us here is more foolish. Just trying to take selfies with the moon. Selfies with the moon. Selfies with the moon. Ah, ooh, ooh. Selfies with the moon. Ah, ooh. Trying to take selfies with the moon.
And that's, yes, yes, woo! That was our show. This is and that was our show, everybody. Thank you so much. This was our third show, our second musician, our second guest. I'm going to put these back on to see. I now have not 4 eyes, but 6 eyes. Thank you so much for virtually coming to my apartment again and listen to us talk about absolutely everything and nothing all at the same time. This was literally Lisi. I'm literally Lisi. That is me. And this is Troy Trauger, our producer. And this was Jared Minetola. Again, our second guest. Woo!